Hello. Please ignore my hair being absolutely terrible for about 20 minutes. I'm going to make a gaming video. I can't decide how small I want this to be, so it's just gonna be like that, I guess. If it's too big, I apologize. And we're just gonna play some Doki Literature Club because I want to. Hold up, let me make sure the audio is correct. Yeah, okay. Here you go. We're gonna be playing this very good game. Well, we're going to be playing it again. I played it once on my channel, but then I deleted the save file, so we're going to have to play it again. I didn't get that far into it. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's good. I've played the game before, so. Very good game, by the way. Volume down. Jeffrey? Do I put Jeffrey? Can I put my entire... No, okay, we're putting Jeffrey. I guess we're gonna have to put Jeffrey. This microphone is very close to my face. Yeah, we're turning the volume down more because I cannot take that very loud. Okay, can I make that capital? No, okay, whatever, I don't care. Good enough. Hey! I see an annoying girl run towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is SeRa, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off run away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let SeRa catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jeffrey, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Question mark. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Period. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. SeRa likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Anime kawaii. Uh-huh. I was talking about I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know that you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming becoming like a net, like fishing net, you know. in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? No. Stop. Don't make don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clips and make you happy. No promises, though. But you at least promise me you'll try a little. Nah. Yeah, I guess I'll promise that. Is my microphone working? Yeah, it's working. I can hear myself. Yay! Explanation mark. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you're ugly. Because you're a simp. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. You're a simp, bro. Simp. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Simp. Simp. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I blankly stare at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Just sit there and just like, I need some motivation, bruh. Clubs. SeRa wants me to check out some clubs. You know, like clubs like what you beat the homeless with? Like you club them, you know? Stealing a joke from Leafy. How deep do I have to stoop to steal jokes from Leafy? I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, question mark. Jesus Christ, what was that? Sayori, question mark. Sayori must have come to the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, I don't know, well, that you could come to my club. No, no, no. Sayori, dot, dot, dot. Yeah, question mark, question mark. There is no way I'm going to your club. Minnie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest of literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, and she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, dot dot dot. I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member, you liar, and Natsuki even made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Um, I can't tell if SeRa is really much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning to have planned the whole thing out of this out. I let out a long sigh. That's just not a sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes. Let's go! Mario! That was the worst Mario impression. I can't talk. The worst Mario impression I've ever seen. And, oh god, my hair is in my face. Sorry, I keep touching my face. I know it's quarantine and I'm not supposed to be doing that, but my hair, I need to get it cut, but I cannot go get my hair cut because I'm not allowed to leave the house. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow SeRa across the school and upstairs a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. SeRa, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. This is groovy, man. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. In quotations. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I already know who you are. You're my profile picture on Instagram. But I guess you're girl one. SeRa always says nice things about you. You're a simp as a woman. Seriously, you brought a boy, and there's the gorilla-looking thing. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Geoffrey, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... in quotations, because, you know, that really all words escape me in this situation. Then just say, hey, this club is full of What are you looking at? The one that was on that side of you. If you, oh god, that was the worst thing I ever said. If you say something, if you want to say something, say it. S/sorry ... Natsuke. Why are your eyes closed? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her think she's probably her first year. She is also the only one. I said the only one, like. Okay. According to Sayori, you can just ignore her. When she gets moody. Shut up, moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. What? That quietly into my ear. And then turns toward the girls. The other girls. It's pretty late. It's like 2 a.m. right now. It's 2 a.m. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yeah, it's very smart. D/don't say things like, hold on, give me a sec. I need to do something, because my chair is broken. I need to fix it. Yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. Sort of. You don't say things like that. Okay, simp. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like SeRa and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. That's right. It's great to see you again. I hope I never see you in a hole. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, is this blocking my, hold up. Does this sound better? Does this sound, I don't know. We're getting rid of this thing. I think because, this is you guys like this ASMR? I think it's just because I'm kind of far away from the mic, but whatever. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. We're getting rid of that. I don't care. Go away. We're just gonna remove this real quick. Okay. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. And this is taking forever. Apologize for being boring. Basically completely out of my league. There we go. I don't know why I removed that. Okay. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile so genuinely at me feels a little, simp-like. You too, Monica, simp. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? No, I don't. I hate tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Okay. As SeRa mentioned, it's very It's been winded, so there's more space next to Monica and more space next to SeRa. Yuri and Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to SeRa. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, kids? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, ta-da! The price suck. Oh, wow! You guys like my sound effects? Suki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute, that's so kawaii. Okay, I apologize. You have no idea. Okay, I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, no, we don't know. Just hurry and take one. SeRa grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow you on Instagram. No, I don't, because you said, it's delicious. SeRa talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. She was waiting for me to. Was she okay? Okay, I didn't get to read that. I finally get to bite. I finally bite. Okay, the icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. If she didn't, then I'm gonna kill her. This is really good. Nom nom nom. Tastes really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard it. Have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Looks off. And I thought you technically did. SeRa said, well, maybe. She looks so upset by making cupcakes. But not for you, dummy. Alright. I give Natsuki, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. Yeah, my room's a mess. I apologize for that. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I don't know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then stares, or smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I didn't. I pretty much got dragged here. I was afraid of this question. Someone tells me I turn. Oh, he said the exact same thing that I said. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by SeRa. Sorry, I haven't joined any clubs yet. SeRa seems really happy here, so sorry if I don't seem really like engaged in the story. I've already played the first part of this story on before. I only got to like this part, like right about here, and then my save file died. So, well, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm Monica. I'm surprised. How come you decided to Start your own club. Probably you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, why is she doing this? Just, whatever. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. She's doing an anime pose for no reason. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. You see, if you can look behind they're holding hands. That's so kawaii. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort into to start something. Oh, dang it. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Uh, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Everybody just says, "Nah, this sucks. I'm leaving." Yeah, we'll do our best. Yeah, you know it. Everyone infuse enthusiasm. Such different women, girls, all interest in the same goal. I'm very tired. It's like 2:13 at the moment. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of the new. I don't have the coronavirus. Don't ask. Don't even make jokes. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I apologize for yawning. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like to read? I don't read. I don't do that. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't know if I'll have a good way of answering that. Manga, obviously. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Suki suddenly perks up. Ooh, she's manga. Manga man. You like manga man. I'm a manga man. She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. None, and not much of a reader, I guess. No. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Sip. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, but she has her hands behind her back. How is she gonna... My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Corn? Uh, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I don't like reading. She seems so reserved and timid. Since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Loop, more like poop. Pull up with the goop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It sucked. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I don't have a rock, but I have a broken mouse. Hello. Nice conversation. Go over there now. At this rate, okay. Really? I wouldn't expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is usually very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I hate you, little child. Oh, what is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart. They throw darts at over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? W. What? Question mark. Looking very mad like grr. What a retard. Oh, what gives you that idea? I'm a child. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. Why does she have a tear dripping down her forehead? Like, is she just crying for no reason, or is that sweat? This is strange, very strange. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything about you is as kawaii as you are. SeRa slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand down her, slowly reaching down her back now, on her shoulders. I'm not kawaii. Yes, you are. No, you're not. You're ugly. Why are your eyes that greater and less than symbols? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't. No, get out of my face before I kamehameha your entire existence. I think it's impressive. No, I think it's stupid. Why don't you share them sometimes? N. No, she said the N word. Better arrest her. Natsuki averts her eyes. Why wouldn't you wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. Mm-mm. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.